Talking while playing is long plays. So this is Mesoian coming at you, and this is my first official LP. Like a dummy, I've decided to play a game that is really, really long and probably not very conducive to a Let's Play environment, but here we go. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. We're starting from the beginning. We're going to play this on hard mode. I'm going to bring in my Dragon's Dogma character, and we are going to play this until the end. So here we go again. Let's begin the madness, because we're going to play through the whole goddamn thing. So if memory serves correctly, I ended my original Dragon's Dogma save at level 65, and I haven't played it in about a year since then, so this will be interesting. So here are all the extras you get, and I have 100,000 bonus Rift Crystals, which doesn't matter. I haven't played this game in so long. I should have millions upon millions of Rift Crystals as soon as we start this game. But we'll see how this goes. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, all the DLC. So if anybody who doesn't know, two unforeseen circumstances, 2 DLC packs are currently unavailable for download. Interesting. That's interesting. Huh. New character edit. That's interesting. So, when this game came out yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, there were some real bad problems that were happening with people's save files and importing. And basically erasing people's files, which is why before I started this, I copied. Save data will be lost. No. Why isn't it letting me load? Oh, I see it. No, it's okay. Well, alright, this is fine. Let's see what it does. Oh, this is more stuff. Huh. Well, this is a weird UI, but yeah. Probably do. Man. And there's not a whole lot to say, but yeah, anyway, going back to what I was saying, when I started this, or when this game came out 2 days ago, people's save files were essentially being, were being deleted entirely. Let's see if we can, how do we get out of here? Oh my god. Just, yeah. Just quit without saving, it's fine. Go away. Yes, yes. And so people who are level 200 from the original game were losing all of their progress, which sucks. But it seems like they may have killed some DLC in order to prevent that from happening. Well, we're off to a rousing start, aren't we? The game starts up in almost 3-4 minutes of checking downloadable content. Capcom needs to get better about this too, because this is what I have to go through every time I start Marvel up. Like, it is painful. Hard run. Speed run mode. Oh, I didn't even know there was a speed run mode in this. Yes, I know. Your previous, and you will restart the game from the beginning. All experience, blah, 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 blah. Yes, start game on hard mode. You can change the difficulty level. Great. Oh my god. So, yeah. I beat this game twice on the original Dragon's Dogma. I like it. It's just the story is so crap. And you will get to experience how crap the story is with me. But, I mean, here's the whole thing. This is all the DLC from the original Dragon's Dogma. It's all the quests and all the items. And, on top of that, it has the new areas with the new enemies, and I'm really eager to see what they do in order to change it up a little bit, because one of my biggest complaints about Dragon's Dogma was once you knew what was around that corner, that next corner that you could see, you knew what was going to be there every single time. Oh my god, the artifacting on this video. Wow. in, and I installed a HD pack too. But anyway, so I'm interested to see how they change things up a little bit. I know that most of the new content's going to be on the island they added to this, but in a big way, I hope they iron out a lot of the kinks that this game originally had, because this game it's a fun game to play, but like little things like just you always gonna know that there's an ogre in this part of the map. You always know when you turn around that corner, coming up around this bend, there's gonna be a band of goblins that you can slaughter instantly. It's little things like that that are annoying, and I really hope that they at least change it up a little bit, because there are certain difficulty spikes. Oh, Harpy's getting owned because Harpies. But there are certain difficulty spikes that this game has that occur very instantaneously, let's say. Like something happens and all of a sudden, oh my god, this game just got impossible. But we'll see. Let's actually start this thing up. Yeah, alright, so let's, I don't know. The bodies in this game are weird. Make more detailed edits. So, yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah, you know what? No, I'm fine with this. I'm good with it. It's the... Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. So, this is my, my character from the last game, which I am kind of okay with. I found that it's kind of difficult to make a character in this that I like really like, but it was the one I rolled with. I'm ready to play. For last time, and was pretty happy with it. I think the biggest problem I have with it are that I don't like how most of the armor's end. I think it's pretty generic, pretty ugly. But at the same time, that's not the most egregious thing that this game does. It's not the biggest problem it has, so it's like whatever. It's a nitpick, definitely. So I have this game installed on the 360. Hopefully load times shouldn't be too bad. See, and that's kind of the thing that I don't like about this. So when she was naked, she looked alright, right? When she was just like hanging out in her underwear, it was kind of fine. Now it feels like she is completely dumpy. Like, it's weird that way. It's the biggest issue that I always had with it. I could bring in her cheeks a little bit, I guess, but her cheeks are already brought in. It's just weird. It's how the characters look. It's a little weird to me, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nitpicking. It's fine. It's fine. So with Dark Arisen, you also get the Japanese language track. I don't really care about that much because the voice acting in this is actually pretty good. Oh my god. Dragons. There's a dragon over there. Spoilers. And prospective love interest, but not really. Let's run! Run to the dragon! How could you speedrun? I don't know. It's interesting that this game has a speedrun mode in it, because I don't understand how you could speedrun this at all. Like, this is... The first time I played through this game was like 65 hours. Like, bare minimum, you're looking like a 20-hour game. They must have it streamlined with just, like, cutscenes removed and such, but... I don't know, I feel like speedrun mode kind of goes against the nature of what this game should be, or what it is, rather. But whatever, more options are always better than less options. It's a dragon. Check out the cameraman. These people are kind of slow. I need a weapon. I don't know. It's the clothes. I blame the clothes for her looking kind of dumpy. Really hard to get an hourglass figure in this game. Because it's all... There's no sliders. It's all preset shapes. So if you try to do an hourglass figure, then it looks really strange. It looks like she's exploding outwards. can't have your 36, 24, 36. You can have like a 50, 12, 50, but that just looks bizarre. Alright, here we go. Grab it. Right bumper, right. I remember how to play this game. No, I don't. Get over. Get over. Get over. Slash the foot. We're not winning this fight anyway. I wanted to try climbing up, but whatever. This is not impressive. Bitch. But no, it's I mean, I'm not going to get into too many spoilers because we're going to travel through this whole thing together, but like the story of this game on paper was pretty interesting. It's just there isn't enough in this world to make it really interesting, which is a shame. Dragons speak in Latin. That always looks so weird, because it looks like he's just gonna pierce, but the dragon explodes your heart out of your body. It's so strange. I feel like the texture is different. Well, granted, there is a quote-unquote HD texture pack installed on this, or for this game. Bitch, I need that! Ow. Late title card. Again, man. I was really hoping that they would put this out on PC because, like, just man. I mean, it's a pretty game conceptually, but stuff like textures and just don't look very good. Look at that scar texture. It's not great. I don't know. It's the bodies. The bodies in this game. They're weird. They're off-putting. But weird fingers. Granted, like the last game that I played was Saints Row the Third on PC, and I modded that to high hell and gave it higher res textures and made it look super pretty, and I just built this new gaming PC so I could run all of it in 60 frames per second at the very least, and it was great. So now going back to the Xbox, it's kind of like, oof, everything that's trying to be a technical marvel on the Xbox is looking a little bit rough. But, you know, this console's been out for years and years, so that makes sense. So, oh. I guess we will start off Strider, huh? And we'll start off as a Strider until we get far enough where it actually gives me the rest of my crap. Because I don't think I have it yet. Equipment. Nope, I don't have any of my crap yet. It's probably waiting for me at the next thing. I think that's how this game works, right? You get to carry over all your crap? I don't remember. Yeah, so level 62 is where I ended my last game. So let's see how much of a difference this makes.
Oh. What?
I'm gonna go through this pretty quickly because, man. Oh, right, crap. Pot, throw the pot. Whatever. Alright, moving on. Because we got a whole bunch of cutscenes we need to get through.
Left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed.
I guess in the end, the way that this game works reminds me a
Last
lot of
silent.
Nier, because Nier had a lot of places that seemed really densely populated, but they didn't seem alive, um,
Yes.
which I guess is sort of an issue that a lot of Japanese RPGs have. Like, there's plenty of dudes that you can talk to, but it doesn't feel like there's any sort of hustle and bustle. All of the towns seem very dead, or very set, I should say, not dead. There's nothing in this game like a Skyrim, where it feels like there's enough randomness to what's going on, where it feels like that town is, everything is going on. My girl is so... I can't tell if my girl is super tall, or she is just tiny.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried.
Oh, Quina, you are the love interest that we will never deal with ever again. It's stuff. Pie. Herbs. Alright. But I'm not going to deal with this too much because I think we have more stuff coming up. So let's leave. And I think probably the worst thing that this game has is its secondary missions, because they're all boring. There's no missions in this game that feel fun. Like in Skyrim, it felt like most of the missions that you will get are things that you will just stumble across if you're exploring anyway. In this game, if you don't activate missions on mission boards, then you don't get anything for them, and they'll just make you go out there and do it again, which is kind of a really big annoyance in this game. So if we wanted to, we could go down there and fight the Ur Dragon. We're not going to do that, because I still have not been able to beat the Ur Dragon. I tried a couple times, got bored, and then was like, whatever. Rift! Oh right, this dude. So before you can move around with your own pawn, they give you this guy, who will serve as your introduction to your pawn. They never really well, no, I guess they do explain the pawns. Okay, but not really. It's kind of weird.
That man you are speaking.
Yeah, he's with the Pawn Legion. We know.
Some unknown place, not human.
Yeah.
They. I'd wait. Why don't?
And they don't do enough to really.
Purchasing equipment here in Cassidy's will make for a safer trip to the encampment.
They don't do a great job of expressing why you should care about a lot of this stuff. There's Riftstone, but it's off. And missions.
That pawn will be looking to him. Why don't his?
Okay, so that's nothing of all great importance. I don't think there's anything I can really do until we get to the Foreign Legion. So I guess we'll go to the Foreign Legion. So yeah, being a Strider, which is knives and arrows. And once we get to the Foreign Legion, which is about halfway between here and the major city for this game, I think I'll be able to switch back to Magic Archer.
Encampment. This path should see us there.
And once we do that, we'll be ready to rock. We'll be able to... The real Dragon's Dogma will begin.
Damn beast!
Weird. These guys give a lot of XP. What do you got? Wormwood sap. Small coin pouch. Okay.
Purchasing equipment here in Cassidy's.
Yeah. It's fine. Mountain Daisuke, what? The people who changed their gamer tags on me. Oh, look again, it's super... Oh, man. Is this me, or is this game, like, super fuzzy? I don't know. It's weird. But I guess that's how it looked before. It might be because I'm doing this through Component. Last time I was doing it through HDMI. I'm doing it through Component because that's how my capture card works. I should buy a better capture card. But whatever. I'm using this one for now. Maybe in time will change. That was...
We've arrived, Master.
So I have about 1,000,000 gold. Just under 900,000, which I think is enough to buy one DLC item.
To my knowledge, we are near our Wheelstone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master.
And here's your formal introduction to the pawn system. I remember there being way more dudes there last time, but maybe I was just exploring more. So, let's see.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear
Yeah.
me speak? Pray. This rift.
Oh no, we need to get...
If you would claim
Yes,
to
it's
be
fine.
very well. If you are an Arisen in truth, the Arisen must possess the valor to stand against
sure he
the
does.
tireless spirit of self-improvement.
So now we gotta search the area, which I think triggers a Mercedes.
Ought to say
Mercedes. Nobody has anything to say. That's kind of a thing. So, I was playing, I've been trying to play through Fallout 3. And, I've never played it before. I started playing it last week and trying to play it on PC, but that game is a complete buggy mess. So, I'm probably not gonna... Like, every time I go through a door, I need to restart my computer. And it's probably just a mod problem, but at the same time, it's like... This needs to work a little better than it does. But the thing about Fallout 3, the thing about all Bethesda games, is that every place that you go to, even if there's only like a handful of people there, it makes you form a emotional attachment to everybody, which is really cool. Not a whole lot of games can do that. Like when people have personalities and you know them by name, whether you like them or not.
Hello. I fear we cannot yet join.
Yeah, that is somebody's pawn. But I feel like everybody...
The beast comes! Hurry!
Everybody that you meet, you remember, because they're fundamentally different. You don't really get that in this game. There's only a couple characters who are remotely different.
There may be prowling monsters around.
Yeah, we gotta fight this dude. I think it's a something. I don't know. It's a troll, right? I believe it's a troll. We're about to fight a troll. And I believe the last time I fought this troll, it ended up throwing itself over the cliff. Yeah. That's some pop. That's some poppin' ass pop. Yeah, that's some balance to it. Cyclops. Oh, that's cool. Aim for the eyes. Here we go. That's weird that they did that. No.
It's a troubling ball. He cannot move one
This is hard mode, right?
Break free!
I feel like... Didn't... Before, when you fought him, you had to fight the whole thing? I don't remember him just being... You, like, stumble upon him and he's got, like, 2 health. Maybe they're just making it so you can get through the beginning of the game quicker, because God knows it can take forever. Who is the shadowy figure?
was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment.
Coin pouches, rugged bones, small coin purse, and a whole bunch of dead people. I do like the effects of decaying enemies, or disappearing enemies, a lot. The decay effect is really, really cool. Alright, we're done here. Let's go back in. Again, for a game that's installed, it takes a while. Granted, the 360 hard drives aren't, you know, super speedy. But still, I would expect it to load a little bit faster than this. Well, okay. So, that should be all of the early game tutorial crap out of the way.
With that, you are now
Let's get my pawn. my real pawn. See how many rift crystals I got. Yeah. Because she looks better. I don't know, I did a better job on my pawn than I did with my main character. I don't know how I did that, but I did. See you. Confirm. No changes right now. Yeah, continue. And I will have her be a mage, because mages being backups is a nice thing to have. And then I'm going to have to get everything all together. Get it all together now. Saving content. Man. It's not quick. It's not quick at all. And Riff gonna poop her out. Arisen in the house. See, she looks alright. I don't know. My dude looks weird. I don't know why. I don't know why I think that.
Fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
The Legion's men are called pawns. But even then, I don't know. All these dudes just bow before you. One of the things that I'm going to have to do is check out some of the DLC stuff, because one of the things I don't like about this game is how little clothing there is. Yay. 500,000 rift crystals. Really? Only 500,000? That's kind of